Just quickly, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
Nobody could have seen this type of longevity in his career. That's
Yeah.
as amazing as how consistently good he's been. The fact that he's doing it now in his late 30s as efficiently and not getting hurt, even more impressive.
Yeah, I mean, playing forever is something that he's always talked about that since he came into the locker room. So you ask him how long he wanted to play, whatever. I'm going to play forever. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And you kind of like just chuckle at him or something, you know. And then now you see him out there and he's moving around better than I ever seen him move around before. And that's not exaggerating, you know. The way he moves in the pocket, the way he buys time, you know, just his pocket presence right now seems to be better than ever. And he's throwing the football better than ever. All of his numbers are improving. He's throwing fewer interceptions, too. He threw into during the regular season.
Crazy.
You know, it's just amazing.
And two interceptions in 12 games is pretty incredible.
Yeah, and it is unreal what he's been able to accomplish. And, you know, I just think the guy's just amazing. And he's trying to do something that nobody's ever done before. And when he gets his mindset on something, he usually does it because he's got a tremendous work ethic and a tremendous dedication to the things he wants to accomplish. So not every guy's going to sit and take the time to take care of their body the way he does, to eat right, and to eat the things that he does, eat avocado ice cream. I'm not sure he eats that, but, you know, nobody's going to dedicate themselves to that type of commitment to being the best.
I would never have said this before he came along. Tom Brady has set the bar so high, it's almost impossible to achieve. And yet Patrick Mahomes has the rare ability to do it. And now we're going to watch them playing again. I said this earlier, Bill. If Patrick Mahomes loses this game, I don't think he can actually climb the ladder. I really believe it. He cannot. You got to go to 10 Super Bowls. And if Tom wins, that's 10 Super Bowls. He wins 7. Played in 14 championship games. It's darn near impossible to get to that point. And even if you get there, you lose because you lost to him. Patrick Mahomes has to win this game to give himself a chance to be the greatest of all time. If he loses, I don't think he can touch it. The rest of his career, I just don't see how he can go past it because he'd have to go to 12 Super Bowls and win 9. And even then, it'd be like, well, you lost to Brady when he was 43. It's going to be hard for him.
I mean, he probably did it the last Super Bowl. We tried to start this conversation, you know, because it's been good for football. It's been good for sports. You know, it's reminiscent of the debate between MJ and LeBron. But how he did it last night, now it closes the door forever, Nick. I'm sorry. You know, 7 Super Bowls, and then to beat Mahomes the way he beat Mahomes. Mahomes out there running for his life. Mahomes out there, I mean, throwing the ball all over the place. Even when he had time in the second half, he didn't look great. Now, I'll tell you this. Brady has probably ascended to the greatest of all time in all of sports. Just think about what he's done. He has the highest winning percentage, and I think I heard this from Romo last night on the broadcast, the highest winning percentage of any player in the 4 major sports. Tampa had the lowest winning percentage of any team in the 4 major sports. And in year 1, he takes them to the Super Bowl. It shows how special he is. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. You don't pay him to come in and throw for 300, 350 yards. That's not where he's valuable anymore. Where he's valuable is Monday through Friday. When he steps in that locker room, when he steps in that huddle, everybody believes. It's Tom Brady, the GOAT. You just saw it in your butt first, Jenna. You know, he's like, man, Tom Brady has done this already. He don't care. He's been here how many times? But those guys in that locker room, when they see Tom Brady, they see hope. They see light at the end of the tunnel. And that's exactly what he did every single week this year, Nick.
There is nobody now worth talking to or even addressing. We're talking about casual MLK fans and casual sports fans. Who in his or her right mind nowadays is still looking at Tom Brady as a product of the system? Is that still a thing? I thought we stopped doing that like in, I don't know, 04. You know, I mean,
I would hope so.
People still reducing Tom Brady to, you have Bill Belichick, you have that defense.
They might.
But all the reason I don't like the win stat is, generally speaking, I'm anti-wins as an individual stat. But for certain players, and this is where we actually kind of agree here, Michael. For certain players, it feels like the right thing to do because you know that everybody around him is touching the hem of his garment. You know, everybody around him is being elevated. Like, you even had Bruce Arians. Man, I don't know if you saw this. So we've come a long way this season from Bruce Arians calling out Tom Brady to Bruce Arians saying to Peter King, oh, they didn't let him coach in New England. I let him coach here. I was like, wait, hold on, player. Like, you know what?
People can call me a homer and all that type of stuff because I played with Tom Brady, but I've seen the greatness up close and personal. The other guys that he talked about, yeah, they might have better arm talent. They might have been more athletic, but from the neck up, Tom Brady is the absolute GOAT quarterback, period. And I just go back to Super Bowl 36 against the St. Louis Rams. Here he is, Tom Brady in his second year. The Rams had all the momentum in the world. Ricky Proehl just scored a touchdown. In that broadcast, John Madden was saying in that 2 minute, in that last drive, go for overtime. Don't do it. What Bill said, I trust my quarterback. I trust my second-year guy to go down here and drive and make this drive down the field for an eventual Adam Vinatieri field goal. Tom Brady, again, the guy from a mentality standpoint, from a mental standpoint, strongest guy I've ever seen up close. So yeah, they can have that. He can have that. He can have Aaron Rodgers and his arm and Peyton Manning and Steve Young and all those guys. Give me Tom Brady, because I can tell you one thing: when it comes to the last drive, and everyone has talked about it, when it comes to the last drive, we've left too much time for Tom Brady. I'll take that guy.
I'm almost numb to Brady. Even last night, it's hard to
fight the exhaustion of it.
Wow, because it's just every year he wows us. And yet I don't want to take for granted what he did as a Patriot. Like, I think there's a time to appreciate it. And when I say just a Patriot, I'm thinking about Jets fans, Bills fans, and Dolphins fans. To me, the greatest achievement that Tom Brady has ever done is ruining the childhoods of 3 different fan bases for an entire generation. For 20 years, this guy absolutely dominated the AFC East. It was Brady every single year. And the one year that the Dolphins got there, and the Dolphins were like, all right, we're the division champions with Tony Sperano, the late Tony Sperano, and Chad Pennington, it was because Brady went down with a knee injury in week 1. It's unbelievable the dominance that Brady had. And then here's where it spins forward. So he does that, comes to the NFC with quarterbacks like Rodgers and Breeze and Dak Prescott and Carson Wentz and Jared Goff and Russell Wilson. And in his first year, enters the NFC and is like, I'm the best quarterback. I'm going to Super Bowl.
There's no warm-up year.
There was nothing. It was, Aaron Rodgers, and
I got it.
Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, like it's simply mind-blowing that he dominated one division and conference for all those years. And then in his first year in the next one is like, I'm the number 1 guy. I'm going to Super Bowl. Kudos to Tom freaking Brady.
You were a little pissed off because you didn't make the Pro Bowl. And Tom Brady, one of the guys who came in and affected the locker room, came over to you and said, hey, Devin, there's a bigger bowl that we're chasing. What did he do not only for you, but for the team and the organization?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I was having such a great year, man. Like, having 9 sacks and playing at a high level like that, I never, I always imagine myself doing it because I've been a great blitzer for a long time. Right. But, I mean, I was trying to hit double digit, and I was like, man, I know I got to get recognized. I know Levante got to get recognized. And we didn't get the recognition that we thought we should have got, even though that wasn't our goal. I was like, man, it would be nice to have on my resume. And he was just talking to me. He was like, man, that's the least of our worries, man. We chasing something bigger. He was like, it's a bigger bowl that we want. And when he said that, man, I was telling my teammates, I was like, man, Tom Brady don't care about nothing but winning the whole thing. Like, and that kind of resonated. It was like, man, we need to all make sure we're on the same page with him, and we got to take advantage of being able to play with a quarterback of his caliber, in my opinion, the best ever to lace him up.
I agree, man.
The reason I want to point out Tom Brady and his wins right now, take away his 32. Give him 2 wins. Give him 2 playoff wins for his career. They're significant because he's changed the way he plays. Tom Brady did not play like this in New England. He hadn't played like this in New England for 10 years. He
Well,
not just that, he's the constant. The players and coaches, other than Belichick, have come and gone. Different receivers, different running backs, different linemen, different defense, good defense, bad defense, indifferent defense. Doesn't matter. Brady's going to end up in the playoffs and in the conference championship game. I mean, even this year, think about some of the freezing cold takes, shout out to that account, from early in the year. Like, oh, this ain't the AFC East no more. You can't go through the Jets and the Dolphins no more. It's a different, the NFC South's a different ball game. It's like, he's in the conference championship.
No, and it really isn't.
You know, you bring up Tom Brady's age. He's 43. Yeah, we know he's. Did he throw for over 4,000 yards? Did he throw for over 40 touchdowns at the age of 43? Has this guy has this man shown any sign of slowing down? Is his arm still live right now? And you wouldn't take him in one game if you need to win one game? Come on, Nick. You sound like you hating right now. You sound like you hating.
I'm not hating.
Did Tom Brady do something to you? Did he do something to you?
Yeah, several times. Tom Brady has beaten me several times. He's done a lot to me, actually.
Are we just going to ignore what transpired in 2007? 16-0, 50 touchdowns, just 8 interceptions, a quarterback rating of 117.
Tom Brady, man, the GOAT. He is the best big game player we've ever seen. And he does it every single year. How many times he would get a below average team to the Super Bowl it's just crazy.
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day. So please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day. Thanks for watching.